Hey, how are you? Is everything okay? If everything is fine, that's okay. If you need to cry, that's okay too. I want everyone to just take a deep breath, relax a little, lower your shoulders, unclench that jaw, and get that tension off. Everything is okay. I promise. No matter what you're going through, you will get through it. You got this. You can be at the highest point of your life to date or the lowest. Heck, maybe even somewhere in between. Life is a wave. Everything will go up and back down constantly. Some bad times are longer than others, and some good times are stronger than bad times. But at the end of the day, when everything feels bad, things will get better. And when that high part of the wave starts coming down, you have that next high point in the wave to look forward to. Even if at the moment you think it wouldn't, you can get through this. You've made it this far through good times and bad, despite what your emotions are telling you at this moment. No one can predict what happens in the next hour, day, week, month, year, or even years down the line. Things can get worse, and that's okay. Why? Because then you have the high point in your life to look forward to. It's there. It just takes patience. But I promise you, that happiness and high point in the wave will come. Without the sadness or low point in your life, the happy part won't feel as earned or won't feel as strong. If you're feeling down or feeling nothing at all, that's okay. I want to make sure you know that everything is okay. It's okay to feel bored. Life is hard and there's no doubt about that, and everyone goes through struggles dealing with it in their own way. Everyone deals with issues differently. I won't sugarcoat it. Life is not fair. It never has been, and it will never be, and that's okay. During such a time that feels so divisive, where it feels like everyone is succumbing to tribalism, it's scary. It feels scary. But you'll get through it. I know I'm a stranger on the internet, and people can try to pick apart stuff I say to tear me down so they can feel better about themselves. That's fine. At the end of the day, you are who you are, and no one can change that. If you aren't happy with yourself, it's okay. Because you already took the first step knowing you want to be better with yourself. You know who you want to be, and you can spend much of your life trying to be that. But just remember, you're still you. Only you can determine who you are. Things might not be okay at this exact moment, but ultimately, there will always be a light at the end of the tunnel. Today you might be feeling lonely, but maybe tomorrow, next week, or anytime soon, you'll be talking to a friend who will be there for you. You're never alone. I promise that. And hey, if you want to be alone, that's okay too. Everyone experiences hardships differently, and no matter how much someone makes it into an Olympic sport, whatever you're dealing with is just as valid as anyone else. You have a different pain tolerance than the next person. The same will apply to mental pain. Some can handle it well, some cannot, all of which are perfectly okay. You are wonderful, no matter who you are. You are loved, even if it doesn't feel like it. Let my words be support for you. You are incredible and you've done a lot in your life, no matter how big or small. You have accomplished a lot in your life, even if you don't realize it. And that's the beauty of it all. Life is how you make it out to be. You can be looking at the big picture and thinking to yourself, that's a tall mountain to climb, but you'll reach the top. And if not, at least to a point where you're happy with how things are. Maybe you can get back up and continue. If you take a little tumble, you can get back up and continue. Some people are driven by spite to be better than others. Some people are driven to not be alone. Some are driven by family. Everyone has a drive, whether they know it or not. Some people will say they don't have one, and that's okay too. Some people just want to coast by until they die. All of which are valid. It's okay to cry, laugh, feel down, Be angry, frustrated, jealous, indifferent, euphoric, and so on. No matter who you are, no matter what you identify as, it's okay. Things might seem bleak or great for you right now, but whatever you feel is perfectly valid. Humans are complex. No one characteristic defines us. Take a step back, breathe, and think about where you are right now. Take a moment to notice small details in the little things around you. If you're outside, or you can see outside from your window, look how beautiful things are. Humans like you have done so much. Sure, there's evil and bad things in the world, that's how life is. It won't be fair to you. It won't be easy, and it won't be peachy, and it won't even be perfect. And that's okay. Because you choose your happiness, and you will get there. Remember what I said earlier? Life is a wave. Things will go up, things will go down, but ultimately, it's going to be okay. It's cheesy and cliche for me to say that I care about you, and you can choose to believe it or not, but I do. I want to know you are or can be the best version of yourself that you, not your parents, friends, partners, acquaintances, enemies, are happy with, but you. You matter. You really do. It's going to be okay.